Commission meeting of Tuesday, September 1st, 2020. I'd like to start by calling the meeting to order and asking all of you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
To the flag
of the United
of the
States
States of America,
and to the
and to the
republic,
republic for which it stands,
one nation,
nation,
God,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call vote. Mayor Pro Tem Rozelle.
Aye.
Commissioner Olsman.
Present.
Commissioner Elder.
Aye.
Commissioner Jenks.
present.
Mayor Paul, present. We have a motion to approve the agenda.
So
moved.
Seconded.
Any comments? Roll call vote to approve. Mayor Pro Tem Rozelle.
Aye.
Commissioner Jenks.
aye.
Commissioner Elder.
Aye.
Commissioner Olsman.
Aye.
Aye. We have an agenda. We have a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote. Mayor Pro Tem Rozelle.
Aye.
Commissioner Elder.
Aye.
Commissioner Jenks.
Aye.
Commissioner Olsman.
Aye.
Mayor Paul, aye. Consent agenda is approved. Moving on to communications. All right. I don't think we had any communications. So we do not have any elected officials with us this evening. So we'll move on to public participation. Seeing no public with us as well, we'll close public participation and move on to our first item of business, which is a matter of consideration to approve the defined benefit plan adoption agreement. Amy, do you want to?
This is a housekeeping issue. MERS had brought this to our attention that we have two divisions that cover our command officers. One is for a division that was open for a very short period of time to allow a buyout. I think back in the 90s. They brought it to our attention. We were working on the Public Act 345. So I held it for a couple of months because I didn't want to get it confused with the work we were doing for the 345 plan. And given that this was such a light agenda, I thought it would be a good time to bring it forward. And basically, all you would be doing is combining the two plans and just an administrative housekeeping measure.
Okay, do we have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Any comments or questions?
Just one, Mr. Mayor. I noticed on page 5, number 11, service credit purchase estimates are not permitted. So is that new or is that existing?
What section is it under?
Number 11.
11.
It's number 11, top of page 5.
I see that. They filled that in, so that must be something that's in existence right now. That's not something that there were a couple of boxes we had to fill in, but that wasn't one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, right now we don't allow service credit purchases.
Okay, great.
Okay. Roll call vote for approval. Mayor Pro Tem Rozelle.
Aye.
Commissioner Olsman.
Aye.
Commissioner Jenks.
Aye.
Commissioner Elder.
Aye.
Mayor Paul, aye. Motion carries. Moving on to our city manager's report.
I only have one item, and that is to remind people that the Fall Hometown Herald is online. We did not print and mail hard copies, but we'd be happy to mail a hard copy to anyone that wants one. You either call City Hall or call the Recreation Department. Actually call 248-581-2712. That's a direct line to Jen Furlong, and we'll get one printed and mailed out to you. And that's all I have since we saw each other's smiling faces only 2 weeks ago.
All right, are there any questions of the city manager?
Mr. Mayor, do we know, is that a budget issue that we're not printing that? And when do we anticipate resuming the print version of that?
It is a cost-cutting measure since we were trying to figure out exactly what our budget was going to be like due to the pandemic. So it was one of the items that we took in order to cut costs in case we needed to, drastically cut back on our expenses. We haven't made a decision yet on whether or not to move forward with hard copies in the future. I'm waiting for feedback. If you've got feedback from me or from other residents, let me know so that we can make a decision that works best for everybody.
Do we know what percentage of the households in the city received it electronically? Do we know what the percentage is?
I don't.
I would think high. I would think.
I'll check and see whether or not we can see how many were downloaded from the website. We might be able to access that. I will look into it.
Well, and then the bottom line is see how people liked it. And if they liked it, then you know that the easier way to do it is to just email it or leave it on the website.
Got at least one download as I was very anxious to read my colleague's article on the cover. So I immediately downloaded it.
Far more literate than yours, Mr. Roselle.
Oh, I don't know about that, but.
Okay, with that, do we have a motion to adjourn the regular city commission meeting?
So moved.
So moved. Seconded.
Thank you. Roll call vote, Mayor Pro Tem Roselle.
Aye.
Commissioner Elder.
Aye.
Commissioner Olsman.
Aye.
Commissioner Jenks.
Aye.
Mayor Paul, aye. With that, the regular city commission meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for joining us.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.